I don't think I've ever baked chicken breast this juicy in my life. You can see all those juices coming out. Hey guys, welcome to Impossibly Kosher. There's nothing worse than a dry, bland piece of chicken breast. Ugh, just thinking about it, I can't stand it. One of the hardest things to do is achieve a beautifully juicy piece of chicken breast. Because it's a white meat, there's not that much fat content within itself versus, the dark meat, the leg and the wings, which are more forgiving. So cooking it is a delicate process. I was playing around in the kitchen and I stumbled upon a recipe that I said I have to share with you guys. It came out so delicious, the chicken breast was insanely juicy, and we weren't left with any leftovers. Stick around until the end. I'm going to share some pro tips and tricks that will elevate your chicken game to the next level. Alright, let's get started. Start off by preheating your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and now let's start with the rub. I grow at home even in the middle of winter fresh herbs, so I use those, some oregano and some thyme. Just pull the leaves off the branches and chop them up real fine. Mix in about 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, those chopped herbs, about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and sprinkle in some salt and pepper, about half a teaspoon of each. And finally, 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. I absolutely love paprika, especially with chicken. It gives it a nice red color. And guys, this is going to be a quick recipe. Get your chicken breasts. If they're real thick, make sure to cut them in half. I get mine from Costco, so they're really, really thick. I slice them sometimes even into threes. You want each piece about that thick. Get a tray, layer it with aluminum foil and parchment paper on top. Get the breast on upside down, sprinkle over it some olive oil, and then the rub, and mix it on real well. Flip it over and repeat. Olive oil, some rub, mix it real well. Now that the chicken is nice and mixed up, go wash your hands so that you can give this video a nice thumbs up. And once the oven is preheated, get the chicken tray in the oven uncovered for 18 minutes. We want to aim for an internal temperature of 165 Fahrenheit. So if you have an internal temperature probe, great, or you can use an instant heat thermometer, just as easy. Look at those babies. There's juices all over the pan. Smells beyond incredible, and these are really the best when eaten right away. Just to prove to you how juicy they came out, let's go ahead and slice a few pieces. Did I tell you, or did I tell you? That is so dang juicy. I told you it was quick. Let's jump into some pro tips and tricks. Pro tip number 1. Cook right after spicing. Unlike other meats, the chicken breast is a very dry cut, so you don't want that salt to withdraw too much moisture from it. So as soon as you're done spicing it, get it in the oven. If you really want it to marinate, not more than 20 minutes. Tip number 2, cook it at high heat, i.e. the 425 Fahrenheit, on a tray with aluminum paper and parchment paper. Not sure why, but this really elevated the cook. I think the aluminum helps crisp up the bottom without losing those flavors and those juices. Tip number 3, roast it uncovered. You don't want it to steam. When you cover anything in the oven, it creates a steaming effect. You want it to cook quickly so it has a little bit of a crispy layer on the outside while remaining incredibly juicy on the inside. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I gotta go, it's dinner time, but let me know in the comment section below how you like this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel while ringing that notification bell. When you subscribe to Impossibly Kosher, you're subscribing to get incredible recipes, classic, authentic, and tested cooking methods, and everything 100% kosher. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.